This was like the biggest shift in my game because there was no more game anymore. Things start going like with the flow, you know. Let's say I have a good example actually. Let's talk about like getting logistics, okay? The problem is the way you're seeing for example, logistics is a really good example because the way you're seeing it is I need to go to get the logistics because I wanna fuck this girl. But the way I see it is not like that. So the way I see it from a high value standpoint is I wanna know if she's wasting my time or not. Is this wasting my time? So when I'm out, when I'm interacting with girls, I'm not looking for if she likes me, she doesn't like me, am I doing good enough? You know, I don't even care about that. What I do care, what I do care is, am I wasting my time? Am I using my time properly? What I mean is, so I completely already removed the fact that the girl doesn't like me or likes me or not likes me. So I already assume that she does like me. So I don't even try to game her because she already likes me. So my only thing is like, okay, she already likes me, everyone likes me, every girl likes me, but I want to know what's the situation here. I want to know what's my possibilities, what's the odds of me taking this girl home. That's all I'm thinking. When I go approach a girl, the only thing that I care about is first, the only things in a way that I care is first, is there any blocks that will not allow me to move these things forward, the interaction forward from the start. So from the start, my only concern is when I open, where are friends? If she does have friends around, probably if it's at night, that's the main concern. What's her friends and what's the potential blocks down the road? What she's doing next day probably can be important. She's a tourist. She probably can wake up early and stuff like that. So all that, it's what I care about. And what's the logistical situation? Where she lives? What's her plan? She lives with people. How many people? She has a single bed. All that. That's all I care because the rest is already handled because I already assumed it. You know. And I think that's the biggest thing is like when you assume it, you will no longer think of it as techniques. But of course, if someone records your interaction, they think, and if they're from that paradigm of doing, they will look at it from a technical standpoint. Oh, he pulled there, he nagged her, but in reality I'm just really doing my thing and I understand the deeper concepts of compliance and how to use compliance and to punish non-compliance. But that's another video I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do another series explaining the whole compliance because it's a topic that's pretty much includes every fucking thing that you need to know about game. It's like everything is compliance, everything. So, but moving on. So that's my concern because I already not in my head. I'm not worried about the push, pull, the nag because it's who I am. This is not a technique, and I think that's the next level because if you allow yourself to just be and not do, your mental RAM, your capacity to like see the situations, decide, adapt, it increases like crazy because you are not anymore thinking about the next technique to do. You're only thinking about the moment, what's next, what can be stopped, can stop your taking things forward, and the conversation itself. So you're not like completely and what this allows you as well is to actually be present and listen to the girl, because a lot of guys, they get in their head, they're like, okay, what should I do next? How do I sexualize? How do I escalate? And all that stuff is like, it takes so much of their mental RAM, they can't think about what's the logistics, what's the situation, what's the friends, and then that's why they always end up not getting anywhere. So just completely removing that mental RAM and using only your mental RAM to logistics, understanding the situation, and trying to move things forward because the rest is already, everything is assumed. So pretty much this is the paradigm that I want my students to be in. I don't want to teach people how to get the wrong results, and what I mean by this is you might get a lot of results with techniques and routines and stuff like that, but those results you will not. The goal is not only the results. The results is just the underlying goal, the physical goal, but you should be able to enjoy all the process and the result itself. You shouldn't just do it for the sake of getting the result. You should enjoy everything that you're doing and not see it as a job or like something you're like doing to the girl. One of the biggest shifts for me personally was stopping seeing everything as competition. Like, I'm doing this to the girl, she's shit testing me, she's against me, I have to fucking win her over. I start seeing it more as me and the girl together as a team trying to solve the situation, and in the end up together, because she doesn't want it to, but she has all that her shit in her head that stops her from just going for it right away. So it's more of like an empathy standpoint than trying to like win her over and push through, you know. And even go deeper, like even when other guys get in your sets, and even when other people try to cockblock you, instead of like seeing them as the enemy and like they're against me, I have to fucking beat them, you know. You start see them just like as your friends. You see everyone is not against you, they are your friends, they're in collaboration with you. And that mind frame is like, it can make you unstoppable, because I'd say most guys are in that competitive mind frame, and if they do get in your sets or in your interactions, these guys have no chance against your collaborative, because you are not against them, and because they are in competition, in the girls' eyes, they will look so much lame, and like compared to you, they're gonna be looking retarded, because you'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? And they're like, oh, it's my girl, you know. So that's the biggest one, is like, I didn't mention that, but that's like the real paradigm shift. The real paradigm shift is like, you stop seeing people as competition, you start seeing everyone as just part of your tribe. Everyone is your friend, nobody's against you. And when you get in those interactions like with this frame of mind, like pretty much you are unbeatable. There is no way that like nobody can like go against you, because you just see them as your friends, just give them hugs and love and care, you know, and you just show them empathy. Hey bro, I understand bro, it's cool, you know. And you're not there to like win anyone. And when you're not there to win anyone over, like people feel like, okay, why is he not trying? Why is he not trying anything? Why is he's just here, but he's not pushy, he's not trying any crazy things, he's just being normal. And the girls are like, why is he not doing like the other guys? And then the girls start like, and the funny thing is, because you don't need anything, that's automatically make the girl need more than you do. And by you not needing anything, the girl needs you more than you need her. That's the script. That's the script. That's pretty much the whole thing about flipping the script. Because the girl by itself gonna be like, start like questioning herself and why you're so at ease, and she starts getting nervous around you, and then she starts chasing you, and she's like doubling down, and then realize like, okay, and then she wants you to pull her. You don't need to fucking make some wizard line where like, oh, only if you like whatever. No, you can just say, okay, let's go to my place, or let's hang out somewhere else more comfortable. And usually like if you're doing it properly, it's like there's no resistance at all, like nothing. The girl doesn't give you shit, the girl just doesn't give you LMR when you get back to your place. It's just, everything is so fucking easy. And I think that's a good point. Easy, the word easy. Because when we come from the struggle, the pain, the ground, the dirt, and we think, okay, so this is hard. And the funny thing is, this is not hard, but we must make it hard. It has to be. We have to suffer, we have to struggle, we have to push through to get the girl, you know? And this is actually really fucked up. And I realized like this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. And what I mean by it is, you are thinking, or we have a belief about being hard, and why we have to try all these routines and these techniques and all this fucking shit. And that's why you are like creating this own reality for yourself. You're making it hard for yourself. You're not seeing there is another way that is like so much fucking lighter and easy and simple, and you just can enjoy. And either the girl goes with you home and she doesn't, and that's cool for you. Like, you don't really give a fuck. And the dog here. We have like very limiting beliefs about this stuff, and we don't believe in ourselves. We think we're not good enough, and because of that we have to create a hard reality for ourselves, where you have to use all the fucking lines and techniques in the book to be able to get a girl interested in you, because by default you see yourself as a piece of shit. That's like, see yourself as like, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, so let me stack up all these things so I can finally be at the girl's level. So you think you're here, the girl is here, you have to build up, you have to get all those techniques, those lines, so you finally can get to her level, you know. And the paradigm I'm talking about is, you see yourself here and everyone is the same. Like, even like, you don't care about other people's own perception of value of themselves, but you view yourself as like top. You see, okay, I'm good enough, and everybody else, doesn't matter if they think they're good enough or not. It just doesn't matter. Just, I am good enough. And when you start seeing, okay, I'm good enough, then everything else, all your interactions, all your text game, all that shit, coming from the right place, that you're good enough, you're gonna start acting completely different, and the girls will start responding to you like fucking crazy, because you are basically coming from a flame of like, oh, nothing against me. So you stop even seeing like what is a shit test, or what might a girl be doing like to push your buttons and stuff like that. You stop seeing it as like some threat of like against your own self-image or against you, where you have to come back with a witty one to like fucking win her over, you know. And you start seeing like, well, that was funny, oh, that's interesting, but you don't get like overwhelmed, or you don't really like, you're completely relaxed. You're not fucking trying anything. I think the way I put it is like, when guys are like in that doing, and what do I say, what do I do, is coming from a place of like, you are forcing something, you are like trying to shove something into the girl's mouth, the girl's, you know. And the place that I'm coming from is, I'm just chilled back, relaxed, and I don't really matter, like, it doesn't really matter if the girl likes me or not. I pretty much still maintain the same, but yeah, you have to be aware of where is this coming from. Why are you trying to get every girl? Why are you trying to win them over? Why are you trying to prove yourself to other people? Why you want so badly the validation of sleeping with a girl? Why do you want these things? What do you really want? I think that's a good hand note to end this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, and don't write in the comment section below what you thought about this video. I think might trigger some guys out there, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.